to blossom, adapting and seeking balance, is able to craft life from destruction. Remembering that gives me hope, hope that something will come. These past 3 months were just a transition, a shift to cleanse this sacred place for this new life. Now, I realize that even though everything is different, here all remains the same. We keep protecting each other, just not like we used to. And that makes me happy because everything is okay. Sometimes it feels like a haunting dream, like something missing. The reality hits hard, yet I remain standing. Life always finds a way to blossom, adapting and seeking balance, is able to craft life from destruction. Remembering that gives me hope, hope that something will come. These past 3 months were just a transition, a shift to cleanse this sacred place for this new life. Now, I realize that even though everything is different, here all remains the same. We keep protecting each other, just not like we used to. And that makes me happy because everything is okay. Sometimes it feels like a haunting dream, like something missing. The reality hits hard, yet I remain standing. Life always finds a way. There we go. A little of time to start, but here we are. I didn't progress a lot since I left yesterday. What I did was just creating the card. I mean, you may be able to see it. What I just did was create the card. Nothing special to say about it. Probably that I make it super simple. And I download the new Blender version. Blender 4.0. So today, I'm gonna be working on that. So let me see if this is show. Yeah, this is showed. Can I change this? Change transform. I guess that this is a good size. I'm gonna leave it that size, whatever. I'm here, Blender working. I was starting to do the blockout, but I didn't do a lot. So we need to do something that I remember that I don't even explain on the video, and I need to check this here probably. Oh wait, I can do this, isn't it? Can I not crop? Oh wait, but I don't know. Can I see? No, I cannot crop that. Okay, let me just open the video here. Something that I don't mention it on my behind the scenes stuff. I'm gonna put this here because this is what you are not seeing. So I know when you're not seeing anything. So something that I didn't mention on the behind the scenes video was that there is an important setting here that we need to do that you may have troubles with that. So you have here on this one, I don't know if you change it here, change something. I think it only affects everything. So what I need to do is to put this on 0.01. Is it 0.01? Or it's another option. I think that is 0.01. Let me just Google that quickly. Because this way, um, this one, then the escape to UE5. Head to scene properties, yeah, 0.01, because Unreal works on centimeters, right? And if you don't do this, well, you may get something really weird. So here I'm gonna open this one, and I don't know if you see this. Let me see. No, you don't see this. There you go. Right here, you can see that I change here, and I change here. Like this changes this thing, like the dimensions of your stuff. Like it's no 0.02 meters, and I guess that we leave it that way. This is important for now on. I'm gonna even when I'm going to import probably one in a second. I saw that they share something, so I got the announcement. Use this mockup file while retargeting to make retargeting easy. Okay, so I'm gonna download that FBX. I'm gonna copy that FBX on my folder where I have the project. Let's put it here. References? Yeah, let's put it on references. And I don't think that I can drag and import it. So, file, import, FBX. I don't think that you can see this. What is it? Is this one? Yep. So, of course, this is going to be very weird. Wait, this is very big, actually. What is on tip pose? I develop my stuff to be a pose. Oh, but this has already animation. Oh, wait, this is perfect. I mean, this is the important one because this is the character. Okay, so we are going to use this as a base. I will say it's a little big. Yeah, it's bigger of what I was expecting them to be. Oh wait, no, because it's reached here 176. Okay, no, it's not that big. I'm gonna have these card assets. So I don't save them independently. That's an error. It is right with D, isn't it? It's rated with D. I am now in the confusion of how you write that name. I'm sure this with the D. Yeah, it's with a D. So, what we're gonna do is, this is how I do it, right? First, when an image import a reference, then we go and look here on my folder. I want to put a camera because I don't have the light sticking to my face. Just to not have the camera. Now I'm going to, where am I doing? Yeah, importing the object. I don't use share screen because I only have one screen, so not effective, not a good idea. And then I'm gonna choose my image, my JPEG image that I created yesterday. Here, we have this image. This is importing an empty. Do I better change? The thing is that I don't remember if I change that it affects stuff. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put the feet where they should be. Oops. I delete it by accident. Or I hide it at least. Probably hide it. That's usually what I make the mistake of. Then I'm gonna shoot here scale by the cursor. I'm gonna scale it more or less to the size of the character skeleton like this. Uh, because it's better to work upon the character skeleton than something else. So, now what we do is just prepare this here. So you go here. I mean, I draw it on a pose, but since this is T pose already, it feels that there are two armatures here, isn't it? It looks like there are two armatures, but there is only Mixamo rig faceless. However, do the armature has names? Mixamo rig right shoulder, left shoulder. Well, it has. It's going to be useful later. So we need to put this a name because then your real starts like a baby if you don't put it a name. So we have this reference here. I'm gonna move it like this far, I guess. Yeah, I guess that this far looks promising. Yeah, let's use this far. So now what we need to do is change the view and clip. It's 10 meters only. Let's put it 50 meters so we can see even if we are this far away. Now we need to set up this to be front and side only by the front. Then we duplicate this without the. We rotate this 180 and this should be on the right place. Now, instead of using the frontal view here, since we draw a back view, we put it on the back view more or less where it should be, like here. And that's the second one. We duplicate it one more. I think it needs to be on this one. It's negative X. Yep, I was wrong. Wait, it's going to be this one, but we need this one the back. So we just change to this preview and it's okay. Since if you work on the other view, it's going to be a trouble. And then we move this and we position it more or less where it should be. Oh, I see why it seems double because this one is just mesh. I see what's happening. Okay, so now we can do is I'm gonna change this view to matcap. I'm gonna use just this one. I'm gonna use random value, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put Since I have this one and I import the FPX, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete the skins since we don't need those. I'm gonna delete you. I'm gonna delete you. We just stay with the armature. I think that in real is skeletal mesh is the name that they should get. So let's start using conventional names. Hmm. It has fingers. The fingers have animation? Sort of. Okay. I think like probably it wasn't a good idea to. Let's keep this for now. Skeletal mesh Gerald. Then what we are going to do is start blocking out. The plan is to do blackout and sculpting. That is the goal and what we need to achieve today. So, what if I use this face now? I mean, I could, but no. Let me just add. I mean, it's. I mean, I know that that's how a lot of people work, but. Wait, but you are boxing bounding box already optimized as a skeleton, so okay. Then we are going to do it all the way from zero. So we put this here, we scale this down, and we start modeling. What we need to do is, first of all, the modifier, we're going to be working on this side, so we remove this side. We check that it's the correct side, it's correct. No, I don't like this, because I never learned this, and I just, like, muscle memory how it works. So yesterday I was looking how this was, it's just like, I rather to just do control 2 of the subdivision that looking for where the subdivision is. So now what we do is to work with this subdivided mesh. And first of all, we need to have clipping activated. I work this way. Here doesn't need to be precise. I'm gonna put this here. You should go here, you should go here, you should go here, you should go here. Now we add 1, 2, 3 loops. Why not? 3 loops seems perfect. Quantity of loops. Like, even if it's not perfect at this point, like, it does not matter a lot, since this is just like a testing. You should go here, I will assume. This is just for the head, so not focusing on anything, and just focusing on general shape of the head, like all of this area, like what we are doing right now, is this section. So we focus on this shape and just this shape. That way it's way easier for us to work on this. Like, can we work later? That was not what I want to press. I'm gonna press this. This. We want to do is just to get a general shape of what we are doing. So if you see, like if we stay with the visual weight of our character, it should be a little more limb. Like I think that like this is okay because no one 3D. I'm kinda looking at it so fat that I guess that doing it this way is not that bad. Here the hair is going to do most of the work, so not care a lot. We also add some here. So this one, we select this corner, we move it here, we move this here. Guess that I can move this one here a little bit. Yeah, like here I am not looking for head that block. Something that I didn't do that I'm gonna do right now. It's just I try to be organized and I create collections for everything that I do. Like this now is going to be general. But this head block is going to go to a new collection that is going to be blockout. So I could duplicate this. I like to use the change mode, even if this is just the quick blockout, because it helps me to be like aware of what is happening. Then what I usually use is cursor to select it. And then I start adding from here more meshes. Here we are doing the neck. I think that I thought that I flipped it. So we add the neck. I'm gonna use Shift C, Shift S, Shift C. Scale it just in that direction. I guess that the neck should be a little slim too, isn't it? Like this. And necks are not straight, which is always hard to remember. So I'm gonna just do this. I do this. I'm gonna put you here. So you should be here. You should go here. I go here. And then I go here and here. And like here. And I'm gonna add this little slope that you got here. Like this neck going a little like this. Like if we had the neck of him, well, it actually go this way actually. Like if we draw this, wait, I don't remember what was my this one. Shift P was my shortcut that I created. I think that how it should go is like this, or more like this. So let me fix this. Let me just do this. Let's scale this up. Point two, now that we look on the geometry, this is a little higher. I'm gonna scale it like this. Yeah, this is okay. This can stay this way, actually. We also need to add the ears. That will be some cubes, I guess. Yeah, cubes are okay. 5 centimeters. More or less is the size of an ear. And then what I usually do is just do this, not Control M. That was not this. Control L and copy modifiers. So I select this and then this. I copy the modifiers from this to this. She's smooth. There we go. I like more working with cubes because you can even get a good. Uh, I need to use the head, for example, as a mirror object. Something that we need to see is that the head is on 0, x and y. Z changes, but x and y must be 0. So now we do this. And I notice that I draw the ears a little wrong, since it's usually useful if I open my reference board, I open my pure ref, Eternal Ascent stuff, and I have this open. I'm noticing that I make the ears a little wrong, since this part, since the lower part should be uh, smaller and closer to what the final thing is. I do not see this image very well. And see this image very well, so wait, did I not hide this? Wait, did I make a mistake in my... I did actually. It's okay. Mistakes happen. I'm gonna use this as reference since I noticed that my side profile is wrong. I'm gonna just use this to see more or less how the shape should be. More or less, this is an ear shape. I mean, you can take creative decisions. And then I noticed that I have made the wrong set of ears. Since this should be... Why don't delete this geometry? Do you remember me? There we go. Not perfect still. Mistakes are done here. Like for example, it should be more small like this. X rotate C, something like this. Something more like this should be. And I'm gonna... oh, that's my boundary box. This is what I did wrong. Like this. Yeah, that's okay. I'm also gonna add another cube. This should be what we call nose. I also can do this, activate this, work this way. But this way we cannot do what I'm gonna do now. So also, or I think that you can do. So now we have two objects which copy modifiers. One for when the symmetry is on itself, and one when the symmetry is based on another object. I'm gonna change this. And since I am totally wrong with this, just gonna get the shape of it. Probably I'm looking at the reference. I want it a little more like this. I mean, I don't think that it's so important that we get the face like 100% right, since you do not see the face of Gerald at all. So also need to add some eyes as reference, even when they are not going to be seen. I'm gonna put this here, and I'm gonna add another sphere. Something that we haven't done, and is naming everything. That I should start doing, like this, call it ears dot look. Like this one, for example, few geometry is going to be useful for us. Like 0 to none. Next dot look. Do you have a name? Yeah, you have a name. You don't have a name. You have already a name. So now, I don't know why sometimes I am not able to put it where I wanna put the stuff. Like, you are going to be ice. Dot look. I write it wrong, but I do not care. I'm gonna use this one, but like this. I guess that this time I wanna do it. Should be here, a little down the nose. Let me do this. And now let's keep it this way. We fix it on the sculpt. We need also to add the hair. I guess that for this hair, how do we do it? I'm gonna leave the hair block out till the end. I'm gonna work with the rest since hair is a little not so sure how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna reset this on the X and Y 0. Then I move it. Why it's not showing? There you go. Now I'm gonna put this right here in the middle. I'm gonna activate this one too. I wanna start with just the borders of this. There you go, easy. Now we make this, copy this. Now what we do is we start adding loop codes. Give some geometry. Then you remove this, remove this. Then you do this and you shade smooth. I do this. I wanna add one here. One here, and I'm gonna do this. This. I'm gonna have it like this. This looks good. Uh, let's scale it this way. Then we fix it here. Here it's necessary to remove this. It is just working upon the shape of the body that we created. So here it's needed a little of another loop code here. You go here. I need to move this one inwards. I'm gonna add this one. Like this. Looking at this is a little white, so I'm gonna shrink it a little bit. Yes. Do I wanna add these muscles as some geometry? Or do I just sculpt them? I probably just gonna sculpt them. Yeah, I just wanna sculpt them. But if I have geometry to work as starting point, it is better. I'm gonna create another cube. This one was added properly. Torso blockout. Copy the ears modifier. I don't know what I did. Didn't I select the ears? No, these look like nipples, but they are not nipples. They are the pectorals. Here, 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 here. I'm gonna work it. Oh, it worked perfectly. It's not that big. I'm gonna work it. This one, this one, this one, and I guess that this one is okay. So here I'm gonna work it on the side since it's kinda like for me the hardest to get properly. Now here it's more easy to just work this to get the shape on this one. Now work this way. Now here is where you notice errors that you may have. Like this one. And the torso should be more, probably more wide. Probably down here it's okay, the size. But up there, what if I do this? This looks better, a little better. And then since I have that, but these are two. Oh, I see what is the problem. I am using the wrong vertex as reference. The vertex that should be reference is the one on the back, not the one on the front. Now that this is solved like this, we try to make it less bigger. Yeah, there we go. We can go to school mode and then fix it, but that is beyond the topology. So object. What we need to do is make sure that we then hide everything. That let's do that in the end. Let's do that to the end. This is done. I'm gonna just duplicate this since it's good. I'm gonna just scale it down. Jeep. Then scale it on the X factor. And then the apps are a little too smaller. I mean, it's not Henry Cavill Witchers. Here I just duplicating and not creating instances because for the sculpting that is going to be good. So that is a 6-pack of Gerant, this Gerant of Rivia. Now we need to work on the hardest part. But because I hate working on the arms, I wanna work on the legs. First of all, I need. You have much geometry? Sort of. I can try to add it here. And then I just reset the location and X and Y. And here we do the hips. And why am I working double? I think that I also mess it up here, right? Yeah. I don't know why I more prone to left this side properly. Like for me, this should be the side, not this one. But anyway, I get into Blender, and I haven't changed anything of it to be like, oh, complaining about it. Anyways, I need to see this. It's okay. This seems okay. No shattings so far. Which honestly is good. So I don't have the feeling to just talk. We have not an hour. We have an hour. Why do you don't change to me, camera? Thank you. I don't have an hour, do I? Let's see. I have like 40 minutes if we are generous with that. Okay, let's keep working on this. What I was doing? Oh yeah, the hips. Hips are easy to do. You just do this. I need to buy a little keyboard to move this. You move here. I want to put this here so I can be like this. Just and if I fall asleep, well, whatever. It wouldn't be the first time. So the hips, I need to draw it. I never know how to do the hips. Like if I have done this several times, and it's here very clearly. This torso, what we are doing. This section. How do you do it? Easily. You go here. Move this here. You move this here. You move this here. You move this here. You are a subdivision. You move this division here. There is a mosquito here. You move this here. And now about the front and back view. Let's just start with this. Wait. Oh, it looked like for a second, it looked like this was wrong. So now we copy this. There you go. We work to fix it. Just not the way we used to. We scale not the big one, we only scale the small one. Since this is not perfectly torn. I hate when this happens, when the vertex wants to go beyond. But it should be allowed to go. I hate that so much. I hate when it happens and I do not know why it happens. Do I want the question? Do I want to create the pants as a separate object or as the same object? What I have learned from the previous project, I learned that the isonsu, I need to see the image of the project. The isonsu were on the same object. That make it look disappear. The ison turtles are in different objects, I remember. They look good. I mean, the separate objects look good. As far as I am able to create this wibbly wobbly effect on the corners and not make them straight and a little blurry. Which led us to the conclusion that I don't know what I'm saying. But Beyond that, why I cannot open Blender? There we go. It shows I had that hair on my ear. It shows us. I don't know why it shows us. This is my rubber dog stuff. I just say things to it and whatever. Um, I mean, what is the advantages? Let's see. Let's think of that way. What are advantages that you have while working on a scene with when you have the object, the clothes being separate from the object itself? Advantages that I saw are simulation, and only that. I only see that as a good use. I may be just not having them separate objects, but why wanna have a separate objects? To be or not to be, that's the question. If I have it on the same object, and just slight geometry change, like geometry goes here, have a ramp goes here, here. It's like back, starts pants, and pants. That would be the way. The other we have geometry, although having that, let's look the concept. The concept does not have transparency at all. Doesn't have holes. Wait, it has the holes here. Let's do it separate. Let's do it separate because I just think of that, yeah. It just came to me, let's do it separate, why not? So this is Nike Geraldo. So Nike Geraldo should be able to get more of this. Let's do this. Let's do this. And it's too big your ass, Gerald. So I'm gonna shrink it down. Like we need to nerf you, as people will say. We need to nerf you because you are too strong. So now we are just two cylinders, one cylinder. I'm gonna do that just because that's going to create shadows. Hopefully. I mean, if I stick with the PVR material example, I just wanna do. I am not being focused. Like ideally, if you are working on a character where all the anatomy is important, because I have an ear hair on my ear, that is annoying. Even when I pick up my hair, I grab my hair, it is on the way always. So if other saying is that if you are working on something that is more Where geometry matters. That's why I don't use cylinders, because they are ugly. Why I have so many? All the apps I don't name them. Oopsies. Wait, why I lose some apps? Okay, let's start with this one. These are hipster block. I don't know how to write. Text block. Stop block. I don't know how to write. I think that Blender Auto changed the number. I am missing the most important muscle. Why I did to hide the reference? Where did my reference go? What happened to my reference? What I pressed? I hate when this. Oh wait, I may know what I pressed. No. What happened to everything? What happened to everything? That's not the blender that I'm using. Oh, and it's safe after everything was just gone. Oh wait, never mind. I figured it out. I don't know. What is the shortcut to activate? Shift? How do I press Shift or C? Not even working. I don't know how. Why did you record it? I don't want you to record. That's the problem to work with Blender. You have recorded a lot. Should edit it without software. Shut up, game. I think that I need to do blah blah blah. I think I need to make general a little, a little less fucking strong. Just look at this baby. Well, let's see if it works with original as we have it. Merge cube, because cubes are for cool people. Babies use cylinders and spheres. Cool people only uses cubes. You need more than cubes to work. Let's do this. let's say that you. What if I do this? I need to create all of the legs. I don't need to do that. Like this is character. I mean, if I do it again, like I have just to try to do the legs. Legs are not that hard. I don't think that I wanna need Gerald be naked. Well, Gerald goes a lot naked. But I don't think that I wanna be seeing Gerald Wibbly Ghibli a lot. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, there is people that might like to see Gerald's uh, Jirul Ghibli all the time, but that's not me. So now we add some subdivisions, subspaces. We work our way this way. Should have probably first fix that one, but whatever. It's not my problem, brother. This way, you go down here. Don't be so silly. Oh, you did a little more of fast now, didn't you, Gerald? I mean, you don't. I think that you have one of the biggest assets on the game. Even when Trish Merigold is on the game, Gerald. That's one of the biggest assets in the game. Probably only super by Succubus girl. But Succubus are Succubus, so they are supposed to be thick. Do I keep this way? Yeah, let's keep it this way. We can fix it later and make the cool cylinder and whatsoever. When we sculpt it, when we do this, we just do this. I mean, we can just do this. But for now, we keep it this way. Then I need to do. Oh, wait, can I change? Because I remember that I had. Oh, wait, it's the same. Never mind. Now, fit. Mesh cube. We need fit. I hate doing fits and hands. No, like for me, fits and hands, like they are so complex, even abstract. Like I don't like I. It's weird to say this, but I don't understand how they work. That even like simplifying them and making more abstract, like this thing, it's really hard for me to say. Yeah, is this a good hand or is this a bad hand? Like, I have something. Why I can't choose the reference? I don't want to select the reference. Rotar them 90 degrees. There you go. Then you go here. Someday I will find you. And then we do this, and then 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 I do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 7, 9, 8, 9, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. That's not what I'm listening, but it suddenly just came to me like magic. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. Let's make it more rounded, shall we? Let's make this more rounded. More rounded, 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 rounded. Now, this is fit. We, like if I have audience, I would say Cleveland. Rotate C 90 degrees, negative degree. Uncle. No, we move this to 0 because fits should be on 0. Or almost 0. There you go. Perfectly fit. Ha ha ha. I was not intentional, the joke, I swear. Wait, this was not supposed to be the right feet? Why it looks like the left feet? I'm not angry, I'm just like, how this work this way? I guess that I first wanted to have them this way. Then we add more feet here. Do we have anything that doesn't have name you? Fit. And we add you like, is it called uncle? And if it's not called uncle, I call it uncle now because that's how languages work. Though I don't think that no one is going to call it uncle, even if it's not called uncle, and everyone is going to call it the way that it should be called, which is the right thing to do. But for now, I'm gonna call it uncle because I don't wanna name it properly. And not just because I forget how it's named, this thing. I mean, not so much of a difference if you ask me. You should do auto smoothing. I guess that I can add the faces here. And create these insets so the uncle let's do that here too. Like let's do this here too. Like fits are very cylindrical, not as I mean not as cylindrical. As I mean, they are more cylindrical than what's called this? The arms. I don't need to do that. Scale. Thick. Gerald, the thickest boy of all. I don't think. I think that if Gerald will hear you say that of him, he would be the person that wouldn't care. You know, you are calling him thick. I don't see him as person that he would be like, "What do you say to me?" And I see that I have a face here in the middle, but I don't know when I insert it. There you go, the beautiful of boys. I'm gonna sculpt it this way. I'm gonna keep this separated for now, and then I'm gonna merge them. Like the feet, for example, they look too bad. Now they look not good, but they look better than before. There is something of the feet. I'm gonna fix it on sculpting. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna fix it on sculpting. Now we go to the hardest part. Part that I feel that it's harder. I guess that there is no more time to postpone this. I have no idea how to do the arms. So I'm gonna use my mesh. I know there is a. I remember that someone told me that there was a good way to use the metaballs to this blockout process. Because it gives you everything already. Like I can do this. Like I have this, and then we duplicate this. We start working our way towards our final subject this way. And then I guess that you just convert to mesh. You have a mesh here to sculpt. I probably should try that for trees. For trees marigold. I may try it to see if it's better. Since she's so curvy, being a woman, I feel that doing that is more beneficial. But for now, I'm gonna stay to what I have done before for quicker solutions and problem solving. I need to just copy that shape. Now, some cool trick that I learned about how to make arms. Did you do this? And you duplicate whatever you use here, and you rotate them 90 degrees, and that they are like somehow little flipped. Of course, you change this a little bit, but that this one is more wider this way, like this way, and this one is wider this way. That it will be this way and this way. And remember that I hear this. I think that the proper way to do this, like if you are doing this more atomically correct, is that you do something here, you do something here, and then you do some extra here. This way you have this chain, and then you have the same chain here, but it changes because it connects here somehow. It was. Do not remember exactly how that worked. Mm, I don't remember how this is called. I'm gonna call it shoulder. Because I don't know how this is called, and that's how do you spell block. This is going to be called shoulder 2, and it's called blocking 2, and this is called cobol. I don't know what I write there, I wanna be honest. And we add another cube, and we rotate this cube, and we do the most damnable hand ever made the human history. There was nothing like that before. And we do this here, and we add some extra, oops, some extra modifiers here, some extra modifiers like this, some extra loops here, some extra loops there. We are the winners. Does the year lost the sand by dress? Now we select this. We on edit mode. We try to replicate this shape. If I do this better. Huh. You didn't expect me to do this, did you? Now we... If I make it the wrong hand side, I swear that I am just flipping it and rotating it and all of that. Just that, just that, just that. I need a lot of work to do. Just a small little tweaks that you need to do. Guess that this hand is this way. Shouldn't the dump be, excuse me for my assumption that may be wrong, but shouldn't the dump be here? Like sure, the reference it says that it goes here. Okay, let's add it where the reference that I drew say that it goes. I might be right. But I think Looking now the shape of the hand. Like I don't know why I thought that it was okay in that position. This looks right. I guess so. Only if I, instead of rotating that way, I will rotate it a little bit towards this side, like this. Then this one, I will do this. That looks good enough for me. You are actually the right hand. Now we move this towards the position that they should be. There you go. That's Geraldo de Rivia. And just need the hair. The hair. Okay, let's be thinking about this. Like if we look at the reference, the hair goes up here in a weird way. I need to think how I want to make the hair. And because I'm gonna just use cubes. Okay. I mean cubes for life. Cubes are love, cubes are life. So this hair, wait, do the hands have name? Nope. Hand dot. Oh wait, sorry. I don't know how this is called, but I'm gonna call it swamp because that seems like a proper name to have. I don't know how this is called, but I'm gonna call it hair. I don't write hair. I don't know what is happening to me. I may be tired. Why did it write hate block? All hate the block. All hate the block. Mm, 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 mm. Not this one, but this one. Vertices. Vertices. Just notice that plural of vertex is the same that how do you write the word in Spanish? How much do you learn? I forgot what I was doing for a second. I remember. Let's do this. Let's do this one last time. My name's Spider-Man. What a moron. What is the actor who speaks like this? Uh, I mean, it's not to say bad things about him, but it's just like I somehow remember this voice right now. Like it's just this nasal voice, but it's not the ugly nasal. It's like the good nasal voice. Like it's very calm. His voice. I remember who he is, and I know that I should remember who he is because he is someone very famous. Famous. Infamous Second Son. Do that game actually have good bad consequences? Like, I mean, I that was the era where I discovered YouTube, but when who I was following, no one liked that game, and I was like, I mean, nobody ever that plays a game goes for getting a bad ending or like do bad things, and that's because I mean, I guess that that game is probably not an example, but how many times do people actually go for the bad ending on games? Like, I mean, like if you're playing on your own, of course you can do, but like usually if you see someone on internet play a game, they barely go for the oh, I am doing this good ending because it's what people is going to like. But like if you think about it, you could get more attention and people talking of the video if you go for the bad ending route. Oh yeah, Gerald, you will look great with that mohawk that you have there. I am missing the more important muscles of Gerald. You don't remember me? You are ugly. Well, no, these are important too. These are more important because are the ones that we are going to be watching the whole time. The big back of Gerald of Rivia. Oh, you freaking sick. You cannot be stuck to each other. What is this? Sorry, I mix. Why is this happening? Oh yeah, baby. Big Gerald of Rivia back. I mean, it's not Miguel O'Hara's back, but this is what we are going to be seeing. This because we need to enhance that booty for Gerald, since you know it's what you are going to see. I mean, probably Henry Cavill will be like, "No, that is not canon." Um, he may be right, but it would mean that you're kinda hot. So we need to make it hotter for this, because if we are not doing that, who is doing that? And more importantly, why you don't do a new one? I can do this. What the fuck is that? Maybe it's not a scale issue. Let's go back to where we were. Why am I not able to rotate my meshes now? What I press now? I can't change it, but Not this. I don't know what's happening. Well, whatever. We don't need that where we are going. That was not the quote, but it's how it came to me. Now here we copy the ears modifiers. Actually, nope. It's all the meshes that we extrude. I think that I might be a little short here. You should go all the way here, actually. Actually, then we go here and we do this. How come that this does look like garbage? Like this should go this way and this probably should go above it. Come on, little boy. You can do it. This way looks good. Well, it's not good. We fixed that. We fixed it later. We fixed that in the sculpting. Like here, we don't say we fixed that in boss. Here we say we fixed it in the sculpting. I mean, it's not perfect, but I guess it's not bad. I mean, it could be worse. Where do you reach this height? This height. Oh, wait, no, you should reach Oh yeah, this is a good height to reach, actually. Oh, wait, before doing that, should do this and this. Then we do that. Just start with 3. How come that I did? What do I press? Okay, that was my fault. This should be... like this. This should be going this way. I actually just noticed how good as a is this way. How this works as a blocking stuff. I was going to copy this, but this is not going to work. We want to have hair in front that goes this way, like going this way too, or only this way. Let's look at references. No, I guess that we... Oh wait, we can do it like Henry Cavill Gerald. Like some go here back and some go this way. Yeah, we can do that. That's... we know that we are doing this. It's not that hard. Like... I don't think that I'm naming all this stuff, right? But you're not seeing this. That's why you don't tell me anything. Here. Oh wait, I messed up. Like this. I don't know what happened to me. I don't know how to write. I I swear that I am trying to write proper, oh yeah, we can do this actually. like do some hairs here that go this way. What do you rotate like that? Tara 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 tara. This way, this way, this way, this way. Yeah, that looks decent enough. And here the word decent. Since this is just blockout, like I spend too much time doing blockout, honestly. Like I feel that I should spend less time doing this. I mean, this is characters. Usually characters I spend more time that I would spend doing like, let's say, object. Like when I did city, or when I did the environment of this project, it's going to be way quicker than whatever I'm doing here. This one I can rotate. Then this one, we start rotating it towards this side, moving it towards this side. So now, they added on the same mesh. Oh, that's funny. That's funny because that was not my plan. So let's hail blockout, and this is Gerald's blockout. And simple but effective. So now we go here, and what I do is I block out and I duplicate collection. So I have this blockout. I hide the blockout. Then this one I rename it to sculpt. And then here all of this that is sculpt. So we choose. We unhide everything that is not sculpt. We save. I select A, control before control A. Let's just say also smooth, and then rotation and scale, and we can also do location. So this is sculpting process. Here I'm gonna try to keep everything step on the sculpting as one thing. I mean, I think that I took too much, but it's not that long that I took for the block. I think it's an hour only. Hour and a half. Okay, so now that we have all of this, we are going to do it by pieces. And I think that I wanna have. Why did you mesh up like that? I think that I first apply everything. Visual geometry to mesh. Then we apply transforms. So this way, I can just select the hair, for example, going to sculpt. And do you see this? No, you don't see it. I can have done this all the time. Yeah. Oh, wait, probably put it myself down here. It's better. So what we can do is that we have that. We go and press the X one. And since the origins, all of the origins are on the word origin, like all the origins are here. This will be word origin. Like we can do perfect symmetry this way. We can work this way. And all of that. So let me just show this. Not wave paint, sculpt mode. I feel that the shape of the hair is good already. I'm gonna come back my references. I'm gonna need it. I miss some important detail on the blockout. I'm gonna use a cube. It seems like the quicker way to get it. I use this, not do this, but rotate it. Oh, playlist that I have was finished. Mm, let's put this playlist. I'm not. You're not listening to music. Yeah, you're listening. And this one is this one. Just gonna get the shape and not the small spikes that it has. Since that will require. Since that requires a little more of time. And I feel that sculpting will get that easier. Yeah, this is good enough. Then those block will be duplicated. We move it to the scope. Yes, we have it on the scope. Geometry to mesh. Then all transforms. So now, I guess that since the hair is, I guess that no, where I should start is actually the face. So I want to select the face and I want to change this that says block. That was not. Rename, batch rename. So we're gonna select here block. And then replace it by a Scott. I probably some mistake because I typo it like this one. Or this one that apparently I did so many. Uh, B LC. Okay. B LC. Okay. Is there anyone? You and you. There we go. So I'm gonna start with the face since it's usually the hardest one. Like looking at the time, I don't think finishing this today. What I'm gonna do is usually activate this. I don't know why you are not. Why is not working the shortcuts? When do these change to B? It was not X. Let me add a shortcut for this one because this is the one that I use. There we go. Shift B is the shortcut now. We activate Dyno topology. And we start giving the shape of the face. This is going to be hard. So just usually try to keep like here, for example, like here we have this, right? What does that mean? it was that this section I should do this one, but then use the surface. So I know this section. This section should be different, and I need to do the inotopo. Not use this, but use this one. Like here, the important is to try to identify how the face is. Sometimes other factoid that they should add are the eyes, is to mark them. Probably not the eye, but the shape of the eye socket, since that is usually something to spot important. Lips also important to know where they are. Chin, this one. I will say that for now. Let's do this. Draw planes. That usually helps me. Drawing planes. Because then I can shape the face towards those planes. Right? Like, we identify these planes. And it's easy to draw the face. And I flatten those planes. And then I give the volume that the planes need. So now we go again to this clay brush. Because the clay strips, I just like that brush. I don't have Dinotopo. Wait, Dinotopo is not controlled anymore? Why there is no Dynamoto? Usually do this and I sculpt it this way, right? So we start adding details here. Using shift to smooth the selection. So this, for me, it should be more straight like this. And then I do that. I change it to be how I feel it looks better. This should have a little of that. Strength is too much. Like I barely pressing my tablet and I feel like I'm doing this. So now this, well, this can be out a little bit since this comes from here. Now the eye sockets, these are insights. So here we're starting to see the eye sockets. So I'm gonna do this to make it more prominent and visible. Now that they are more prominent and visible, I work to make it more ideal, and I just see the eye sockets, they probably why cannot change this? Why, if I am not in edit mode, not allowed to change the scale of the objects? Hmm, need to add that mirror, generate mirror, clip the sculpting head. I guess that the eyes are like this. I mean, the point is to not make it that bad. This is why I haven't done any dream reality, because I have still problems doing faces. Like, I might draw them, but even like even when I have somehow draw them faces a little bit, still have troubles trying to get the shape. Although this shape should be more like this. Since you have this face here, this should go here. This also, all the face should go for the same. And since this is going this way, we start now let's add some of this. like this. And then this should go a little like this. This is too much. Usually here it changes a lot what the original uh, plan was. And I just try to make it work here. Since uh, now this is to uh, oh, I see. I think that I see. What other has the Shift X button? Oh, probably one of these should have it. See, you don't have, you don't have. Why did I change my shortcuts if I load the previous ones? Like, why? Oops, too big. This one? This? Probably more volume here. Again, I'll be honest, starting with the face was probably not the smartest move, since it's probably going to take the most of the time. I miss also the ear brows, the brows, but we see how we fix that in a second. I mean, if we just see the face, let me just do this and do this. Let me do this and draw somehow desired geometry. Now we make this a little flat, a little flat. Now I feel that this is too big. Huh? I'm not gonna create a mouth, I'm just gonna do the mouth because since you don't see the face, like I don't have the need. Like the lips. They are too big. You can add the chin. This one is going well, or as far as well that as it can go. Why cannot change the scale of this? What do I press? What is my internet here? My object. I was going to look quick stuff that I remember, but it's not that. Oh, I know why it's not scaling. No, but this should be scaling like these ones. I see these ones because this one, the scale is down here. Uh, is there anything here that I can see? No, this is not lock. See, for some reason it's not scaling down. Like front, now it looks somehow good, but in the side view it looks awful. Guess that this should be more like this. We have line on top of? So I don't feel that I am adding. Like this. And like this. Now, why do you are like this? That's bad. I didn't notice that the geometry was not perfect here. Okay, let me fix it again. Let's when a kid exceeds the inotopo, it's probably I have enough. Like if I'm not able to finish this well today, I will just rest it and don't work on this and work on other stuff and see if I can do the other stuff better. Because sometimes you just get blocked. You're working on stuff like this. Okay, I'm gonna try to fix the eyes with these eyes here. This is the time I'm gonna add also the ears. Why I cannot rotate? Wait, is this because of this? Why is not working? No, wait, this actually may solve that? I mean, I also don't want to spend too much time on this since um, the face not something that is visible. Um, this and this. I don't know why it's not changing that. I think that that's the solution. Yeah, I don't know when I check that button. And now, how do I make the eyes? The eyebrows go this way, but the eyes go this way. Let me sculpt mode. I just need to fix this. So we can add this. That is the from. If I am able to define this brow shape here with only sculpting, then just use the other geometry to fix that. Do, 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 do. This shouldn't go here all the way to this. Like you don't have this side. This should go this way. And this way. I mean, here is where the lagrimal goes. It should go here. Can I just flatten this? And start without. There was one to fill, isn't it? Okay, somehow I reached the size of the original reference for the head. So this probably should be easy now. Can I select everything and delete everything? Oh, wait, it's easier to do this. View. Let's do this as an example. This is the eyebrow. I goes here. This eye. So now it was 3D cursor where I should have selected. Let's try this. Let's flatten this face. So all of this section. How is the yeah, let's not like this. I think I start too big the circle. Start with small circle. Now looking at this, like the point is that I never understand how face works. Like how to this crevice works. Like you go here, you have nose, and you go deep until this. So I guess that what I need to do is to make this slope and make it more this way. Like this is why I also like struggle drawing faces because it's just like how this geometry works. Like how is the shape of the face here? Like should it be straight? Should it be like more concave? Oh, feel this somehow looks not that bad. I mean, I guess I need to just match this a little bit. I kinda like it this way. I mean, it's not a one by one copy, but I like it. I feel that I just need to pull up the lip here. But before doing that, I guess that what I do now is to cover this eye, right? Like that's what I do. Like I follow this shape. The point is that I cover this eye socket, right? Since when this has the stabilizer What's the font? Oh, those normals are flipped. That's weird. Should you get a little bit of the eyes out? No. Okay, I'm gonna try to make this coin. No, from like I should get shape like should get a shape like this. Yeah, something like this. Okay, let's do this. Since the eyebrows were there, like that is okay, I guess. Something like this. This goes like this. It goes from the same dip like this. It goes somehow like this. It goes like this. Like this. Like this line goes here. This should be flat. Or not flat, but more like this. Like this. Let's shrink this. Do, do, do. Okay, now we activate this again and go here. with this. Then we add this. Now it looks like a grandma. Hmm. But here I should use this to make this. And this should be like this. I think that happened because there is this not checked. Hmm. How do I? Let me try to do this instead. Let me do this. Okay, usually how I draw the lips is just like this. So that's why I tend to do here. But since I guess that here, but the problem is that the geometry should go up here, and then I should add the geometry down here. Like from here, should have this section here. That is where the smile line games. Like something like this. And it's very bad baseline, so remember when the face down looked good and now nothing looks good? It's very good times. This way. I mean, this thing is extra, I would say. Well, probably here. I see how this goes now. goes like this, but this should get an almost perfect version of this. Like this, and like this. And then I move this up. Like this. Then this goes like this. this just goes. No, I think that what I need to do is like I am kinda get it. I guess that what I need to do is to fix this sheen. Because I mean the eyes are not perfect, but I would stay with this. For now, I'm gonna stay with these eyes. Since I don't think that I can get something better, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, although this should be more here. And then this should go more like this. Like this. What if I do this? Because this seems to be okay now. Then I change it here. Activate this again. I probably didn't need it, but I'm gonna activate it. Just to get the geometry that I need to have this one here. Like this. I can test the size of this. I think that is almost perfect size there. Now what we do is this one. This should be almost straight path here. Of course here, this place, I think that this should be more low because it's the close to this eye socket, and this is the little bit that is here in the eyebrow. Now this one. Then here we increase this. Now here we get the line of love. Just gonna mark where mouse should be. Like this. The cheeks. Now we build from here towards here. And through this. And I am noticing that this is not perfect. This should be like this. It is. Let's remove it. Like this. And then we start shaping this side. Without taking too much volume. Like we preserve volume, but we keep more shape here. Like we add shape again. I add more shape down. Then we uniform everything. A little more of volume. We add volume down here. Do we have any? No. I think it is better if I do this. Now what we do is increase a little the strength, 9.5. Then what I do is to work this and add volume here. Is to round. Okay, let me do this and add a little of shape here when I have everything visible. Let me mark upon where. Like this probably. Here we add this. Here we need to add these meshes to add volume here. So from here, I think that I have the place to do this. I mean, like if I am able to make this slow wave transition, and not as harsh as I am making it, this may work. But because I am not able to make this a good spike transition, wait a second. No, not fixed yet. What if I start to... Do I disable? Yeah, I have disabled apology, so... Like this. I think that I just may give up for now. It's not going anywhere with this. Like, I feel that I have fixed it. Then suddenly something else comes and it's like, nope, you don't fix it. Actually, there is still a lot to work. So like here, just like the starting point, but like I am missing. Probably if I add the nose, may help me. Like for example, this line looks decent, but modify this just to see. Let me try to make this all in the same plane, like super flat here, or almost flat, not super flat, but almost flat. Uh, like this. Let me work on this and make this flat. If this does not look good, but if it does look good, I will stop here. Whatever is the result of this experiment. Oh, wait a second. Is this solving everything? I think so. I think so. I mean, maybe not perfect, but it may be just that is enough. Do I have this? And we can use, there was one to flat. Let me do this and this. This should go like this. And this then should be a little bigger. Then we have this section of here. And then we have this section of here. This section of here. This section of here. We divide these two sections. So now we flatten this area. We flatten this area and we flatten this area. 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 We flatten this area a little bit. We flatten this area. We flatten this area. We flatten this area a little bit more, like this, and like this. Now here, these are the lips. I saw them so freaking clearly. And then we can increase a little bit this area. I mean, we're gonna see him back. I think that I'm gonna leave this like this for now. It's ugly. But I mean, we can still keep working these areas and give it more the desired shape for each area. So each area is more defined the way that I want the area to be defined. Like here, more flat this way. This, more like this. But yeah, I guess at this time, I'm gonna leave the face on this. Tomorrow I will continue with this because I am having so much trouble right now. Like, it's like I know how it should look, but it's just like it's not working the way that I wish it was working. Like, for example, I know that this should be more like this, without ruining this, of course. Like this, like this, like this, like this. I think that the eyes are too prominent too. They should be more like less prominent like that. Yeah, I guess that I am having it too angular shape and it should be more square. Like probably something more like this angle. Let's see if I can fix it quickly by doing this. Well, no, because now I need to fix this. I guess that this should be more uh, like this. So then, uh, when I mix this, like this, then use this to create the sheen here. This, we try to flat them. I think that I removed too much again. Uh, can I use? And I think that the mouth is too low now that I look at. And too big. Also, the semblance should be more low since he's like this angry mode. Like, why do you get stuck here? There you go. Like from front and side looks decent. The problem is that when we go to perspective, that's when he looks not that great. I guess that here is missing volume. Now the mouth is too big. Or no? I think that this is the correct size for the mouth. I think that the cheeks are the only problem now. I need to see how to fix it. But I'm gonna give up for now. Like hopefully doing the nights is a little easier than Geron. And like if I start to get too slow, like I'm gonna say that not going to a goal that I would like to have gone. I'm going to leave it as it is, but until a point, it's just finding when that point is. Oh, and I will need to learn how to sculpt humans better because, like, if I don't get the shapes of this, I mean, the point is that we are going to look it from facts, so I will see if I keep making more of him or not, but decide that later.